So, this was a pretty decent heist job, even if it turned into a bit of run and gun towards the end. But everyone's alive, and that's what matters. Let's see what we got. We got one basic Medicloud, got some Ion Supercharger, and this one's new. This has 2 protection points. Points are your armor's adaptive nanomaterials ability to soak up high quantities of damage. Points are reduced by being shredded by an attack or ability. As your protection points are reduced, your armor will lose protection value until it reaches the lower of the 2 values here, shown by the cracked armor icon. Okay, so this armor starts at 68% protection. And it can get shredded down to 35. So even at its worst, it's gonna protect for 35%. That's pretty good. However, it gives -10 to movement speed modifier and -2 to initiative. I feel like this is the one that's gonna hurt the most. Interesting. But we got the most here. It's actually in cold storage. Let's see, we have one blueprint for a Jaguar light suit. One protection. No change in initiative. So this goes from 56 to 55. Down to a minimum of 21 or 20. Okay. Uses remaining 2. Okay, so it's technically not an unlockable. We can make a limited amount with these. Well, I don't have a nanofab at this point, so these are not really relevant. We also have a Myotech light jack that has slightly higher ballistic and less kinetic. It also has plus 10% stress resist. What's this? Intrinsic properties. This blueprint has transferable intrinsic nano properties, which are highlighted in green. Oh, nice. So if I want to, I could just take this stress resist and put it on any other blueprint. I assume it's still gonna be across the same type. So I can give this to a weapon blueprint, I imagine. Here we got some patient dossiers, personal files. This all says inset, and I see. Oh, here we go, file sets. What does that do? Minting this set will create a new file, experimental personnel, worth 19k. The minted file will have power level 1, average of inputs, and proportional rarity roll based on inputs. Okay, these files will be used to mint unless changed. Cannot be minted until you upgrade your cold storage module. Okay. I think I understand. You can either sell these files for quick money, or collect a bunch of the cheaper ones and turn them into a better. Okay. I think I can work with that. Let's see, so all of these that are worth 3k I should just keep. I got this one research report here. At legendary quality, that's worth 105k. And I am in dire need of money, so kinda have to sell this one. Okay, so I can either give this up for favors. Or just cash. I think I will take the cash. That's gonna tide me over for a little bit, provided that I don't splurge again. Okay. And now I need to wait 2.5 days for everyone to recover. You're coming back from legwork in 3 days. There's a new legwork option. I think I'm gonna wait for him to come back before I trigger this. And then here's another one. I do have this pending heist that I created with Co-Conspire. I think I'm gonna check that one out as soon as everyone's healed. Okay. Now, I got 2 wounded. I myself had actually 2 wounds. That's really tanking my stress resist. I don't like that. How much does it take? 25k, 4.5 days. It's a little steep, and I think it only removes one of those. Yeah, so the time and amount is the same, no matter what kind of wounds you would be removing. Yeah, let's see now. Yeah, I don't really have time to send everyone. But I kinda want to remove this dazzle. 3% movement speed doesn't seem like much, but it does end up mattering quite a bit if I have to run in for the kill or just run away, so I don't need my guy for this one. So even though I am the heaviest hitter, I think in this group, kinda have to sit this one out. Okay. You can see all the stuff you've done with this character. And these are the achievements you can get. Oh, there's a whole lot. Perfect. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go on this assassination heist. That's gonna be 3 targets. It pays really well. And I do have the numbers for that. I just need to properly outfit my sniper. Let's take a look at that. Okay, so respec is free for the first 10 days. And that's an unlimited amount. That's very good to know. Now let's take a look. Alright, this is the setup that I ended up going with. It's got a little bit of everything. Little Overwatch, little area accuracy and crit boost for the team, little extra self buff on snipes, nesting for buffing crit chance, almost guarantee. This one triggering, and I also opened this one. Passive ability for extra item carry. And it looks like I'm gonna need 3 training points to pick any of these. But I also concluded that passive skills don't count against the talent limit, so that is nice. So now that everything is good, I do have one room here that I increased cooling because the tutorial told me so. But I also need to install some wires. Cannot go anywhere without that, so let's do this. And now nothing should stop me from going on this mission. Here we go. Let's switch all grenades to recyclers. Okay, this will probably work. We're gonna have to do this in the right order, or things are going to get way too hot. Also, it actually matters which way you go. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Check our objectives for the rough location of each target. We can leave at any time we can reach an extraction point. But of course you're not getting paid. I think you need to do at least one of these if you want to get any money. Okay, let's see. How do I check? Ah, here you go. You have to click on the names. 1, 2. Somewhere in here. Okay. So the game wants me to loop this way. I see. And you're highly armored, of course. So are you? Okay. Now, which way to go? I mean, obviously. Okay, at base, sniper does 300. And critical hits do double damage instead of 1.5 times. Stealth kill is an additional 50%. Okay, so ideally You want to catch them unaware and kill with a single hit. I can mark him with negative evasion. Does that make you aware or not? Negative evasion means extra hit chance, so I can hedge my bets here. Okay, he stays unaware. That's good. Okay, and finally I can yield. Go back to Rhino. And this should be where the fun starts. I'm gonna nest up here. He's gonna be blissfully unaware. Okay, then I'm gonna use this JTAG, designate an area. Teammates get extra accuracy and crit chance. Don't really need the full 3 turns for it. But if I angle it like so, I can get out here and still benefit from it. Okay, and this should be the point where I really let him have it. Look at this. 100% hit chance. And 52% chance to crit. Let's see. Wow, and I almost killed him in one go. Okay, there we go. So, one objective completed in one turn. In Invisible Ink, there was a gun you could get that you could use to tag guards. And after that you could see wherever they were moving. Oh, here's another Matrix host. That's for even more stuff. Okay, you're gonna keep moving. And there's a sleeping camera. I can probably sneak my way through here. Get him when he comes back. Okay, just one more. Okay. And no one heard anything. You know what? Yeah, he's going this way. You should be stopping right here, which is outside range. This should be interesting. So let's actually delay your turn. And of course I got seen. You're alerted. But thankfully no one else. That's okay. Yeah, they're still gonna hear. Rifle. Let's mark you. And let's see. Oh wow. Got him in one. Stealth crit is pretty powerful, yo. Oh, and you're gonna see me. Well, that's some kind of bullshit. I would really appreciate if vision cones would be visible. Yeah. Like this, probably. And then move back to cover. Oh. Wait a minute. Am I an idiot? Have I been not crouching behind cover this entire time? That would explain a couple of things. Oh, and you got company. I see. That's gonna complicate things a little bit. Okay, now, what do I do with you? Don't have anticipation yet. But I can toss a lure out. That could be good for next turn. Yeah, how about I do that? Just move you here. Because I really don't want to be seen here. If I toss the lure over here, then it should be okay. Probably. Okay, he's still unaware. I can't just park myself in here. Okay, now what do you do? Okay, you are moving back and forth. That's okay. And everything's good for next turn. Possibly. You know, if I do a sniper shot right here, that should alert everyone. But what are they gonna do? Move here to investigate. And then I'm not even here anymore? Maybe that's the way. You're good here. You can come a little closer. Okay, looks like he parked himself right over there. And this guy is just around the corner. That should be nice. Okay, what do I do with you? Do I start blasting now? Yeah, quite possibly. Not a crit. And that's a miss. And I almost had him. Let's finish with you. You're still unaware. That's good. I think she's still visible from here. But let's get here anyway. One tactical reload. And maybe set up for next turn. If he's still gonna stay here, then I have nothing to lose. Okay, I can get right in here. Remove the corpse. You're gonna hear me. What do I do? Maybe shimmy just a little bit closer here. Take cover. Ah no, maybe jam the fence. Okay. Next turn it is done. Oh, and they're both gonna be in one place. That would be perfect for me. Okay, let's do the same thing. Okay, what happens now? Nice. And she got spotted. But no one else. Wonderful. Yeah, and he's still unaware. Ooh, hello, loot box. Ooh, look at this. Man BS cube. And a crab chip for 10k. That's nice. Let's move you closer a little bit. And cover. Okay, reload with you. Okay, I cannot move there without being seen, unfortunately. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole lot of alerts. Because he's gonna see everyone. But that's okay. Ha! And he's moving away. That's quite perfect, actually. I want to try the sniping shot here at the very end. When it's just within anticipation range, love to see it. Okay, he's moving that way. Not if I can help it. If I shoot this guy, he's immediately gonna turn around. Oh, god damn it. Look at this. I'm standing right inside the wires. Well, that was my master plan. Okay, now let's see how this works. Need to get this camera out of the way, so I have a little more room to maneuver. Okay, if I shoot this guy first, then he's gonna turn that way. Or not. That's interesting. Well, he is sure to immediately get alerted once he sees this body. Okay, that's one down. Oh, and it fell inside the camera range, okay. Okay, let's be a little stylish here. What does this blade do? Power slice. It's extra 100 pure damage at the cost of 1 battery ammo. Okay, I can do this. Alright. Run up to you. Ooh, and I also shredded your armor. Oh, goddammit. That was very close. No matter. And he also fell into the camera. Yeah, he did. Alright then. Alright, jam this. Then start getting the heck out of here. Don't care about the loot anymore. Okay, the camera may turn, so put you in here. Yeah, things are heating up already. But it doesn't matter. I did all my objectives anyway. Okay. Mark you for posterity. Then keep running away. Okay, what was that? Great, and you're moving this way. How the hell did you spot me? No, you're the one who got spotted. Okay. That camera comes back. Excuse me. This is level 1. So why can't I jam it? Only this one. That's bullshit, I tell you. Yeah, everyone's gonna move in here. Let's delay action here. The time for games is over. Wow, that's quite the spread on full auto. Let's see, can I kill with this? He's gonna hear it, but he's coming this way anyway. Okay. No loot box. Hyper-V. Weapon mod. On file. The blueprint for a smoke grenade. Not bad. Can I drop a lure? Somewhere behind you, maybe? Yeah, that should give me an extra turn. And let's heal yourself. Just in hopes of avoiding a wound. Can I get out with you? No, I cannot. Again, look how far this guy could reach. Like, what kind of upgrade do they have? That they can just choose to move at double speed. That is so many kinds of bullshit I can't even tell you. Okay. Out. And out. And out. Anything else in here? Just one loot box that I don't care about. So, goodbye. Complete success. Alright. 14 turns. Not too bad. Probably could have done it faster if I split the party. But I don't really like doing that. Okay, you got injured for 4 days, but no wound. That's good. Yeah, the payment for the team almost completely negated the mission payment. But we got all 3 bonuses. Bit of power level, influence, trust, even more power level. Alright. Well, that was another successful venture. Let's see, the legwork is over. How did it go? A mutual respect has grown between the two. That's nice. August has suffered some occupational injuries in protecting the gunrunners and will need medical leave. Okay, so was that like a success? How wounded are we talking? 4 days. That's okay. Under-equipped. Yeah, there's one empty slot. Alright, let's see what we got. Meta Systems Reflex. Extra accuracy. And firing arc. At the cost of optimal range. Okay. And got one research report. That is not in any set, looks like. Interesting. So I can possibly sell this for profit. Okay, and this blueprint has 5 uses. Blocks all sight and attacks, except melee. That could be pretty useful. You know, if the act of tossing a grenade into someone's line of fire doesn't immediately trigger suspicion. But we will see some other time. Thank you for watching. I will be back for some more. Goodbye.